Alrighty, so after rewatching Infinity War and kind of getting my head on straight, after the emotional high I was on last night, um, man, this is a really good film. Like, it's just really well made. The CG is just fantastic in this film. The acting is amazing. The dialogue and the writing is just fantastic. The visuals are amazing. I love this film.
Yo, just finished watching the episode. It was good. It was good. It wasn't bad at all. Just furthered the story out, and Marley's finally left him. Well, we got some backstory on them, and Cisco and Gypsy. Sad, but it happens. But is Coffee Shop Girl Bart or Dawn?
This is a really good episode. Man, this is what I wanted. I wanted to know more about Gypsy because, Cisco and Gypsy are in a relationship, They don't really touch on them and stuff, like what's happening between them, We get to know about that more. Cecile and Harrison, they find out that she can use her telepathy to read his thoughts and stuff. And oh my god, that ending with that girl, she's a speedster. Oh my god. One more thing I forgot to mention. Marley's turning on DeVoe was very emotional because she stuck with him through thick and thin. Everything he put her through, she seen him kill multiple people, but yet she loved him so much that she stayed with him. But now it was her breaking point. She had enough, and I hope she turns on. I hope she goes to Team Flash. I really hope she do. That would be amazing.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's DJ, my bro, Jamai.
What's good?
It's new Mears.
Kind of Paul.
Bringing you our Justice Clubhouse podcast, season 3, episode 20. Oh no,
Yeah.
we just did Infinity War. I just want to apologize to the people who actually tagged us in our Stardust. I said I was gonna put it in that video, but by the time I exported and uploaded it, I realized that it wasn't at the beginning of that video. So, and then plus we've had a pretty hectic weekend, so we just want to apologize for that. We'll probably put it at the beginning of this video.
No, we definitely will.
Yeah. In addition to the ones that are supposed to be for this week.
Yeah.
But getting into this episode, we're starting off with Supergirl. The episode was titled Of Two Minds. Roll the clip. This week on Supergirl, when people all over National City start to fall ill, Imra and Manal tell Kara, John, Alex, and Wynn that is Pestilence doing. Kara and Imra butt heads over their respective ideas on how to stop Pestilence. Soon, Wynn and Alex grow ill, forcing everyone to rush and find a cure. Rain and Manal extract the cure from themselves, but realize that they need Pestilence DNA to complete it. Lena finds out that Samantha goes to another dimension when Rain takes over. Lena tells Samantha to defeat her in the other dimension, but Rain proves too powerful. Rain then threatens to kill Ruby, so Samantha tells Lena to ask Supergirl for help. Jimmy calls Lena to ask for her help to develop a cure, which she promises she is working on. Team Supergirl find out that Dr. Grace Parker is Pestilence. Kara, Manal, and Imra confront her before she affects others. Kara tries to talk her down, but fails. Kara, Manal, and Imra battle her, with Grace overpowering them. She affects Kara, but Imra is able to obtain a DNA sample from her. Julia appears and escapes with Grace. With Alex and Wynn healed, Team Supergirl track down the World Killers, who are on their way to Lena's lab. Before leaving, Kara learns from Imra that her sister was killed by the Blight, and that killing Pestilence may save her. Kara promises to help her save the future. Kara, Manal, Jean, and Imra arrive to find Lena with Samantha. Julia and Grace release Samantha, who is taken over by Rain. The heroes are then all defeated by the World Killers before they leave. Now back to the Justice Clubhouse podcast. One sentence.
Wow, that was close. That was so anticlimactic too. I don't know, dude.
I was about to say,
go for it.
Scoop the deep. Sorry. Man, it was, I don't even know. Battle Royale. That's the only thing I could think of with this episode.
I said what I said because of the close deaths.
Yeah.
With the two, Alex and Wynn.
Yeah.
That was that scene itself kind of got me.
Also,
with Jimmy.
Yeah, that was a really. Honestly, he's been so underused throughout this whole season.
Yeah.
Like, I would actually like to see more Guardian, but we don't really get that. He's run things at the what do you call
Catco.
that? Yeah, exactly. But he hasn't really been there. It's like they toss him in and then all of a sudden he has a purpose this episode.
He's like, I don't know. Yeah. He's only there when it's like a small thing that they need him to fill.
For sure, because he can't do anything with these world killers.
This episode was very meaningful.
Yeah, that was awesome. But yeah, getting into this, we finally got to see who Pestilence was in the form of Grace Park.
Sorry, dude. I got meat sweats, dude.
It's okay.
Well, you can see like my face is kind of red, dude. I'm like, Too much chili.
But yeah, Wynn was affected by her, and then eventually Alex too.
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool to see an Asian portray one of the world killers, to be honest. I wasn't expecting that, though I did know of the casting beforehand. I just thought that she was going to be a random doctor for like maybe
She's
a guest.
Pastilan.
Yeah, she's Pastilan. And it makes sense.
Yeah.
Pastilan? Asian? All Filipinos out there. But yeah, it was cool to see her get into the fold and see what her powers are. She is basically a walking stick of disease, affecting everybody that just comes into contact with her. And it's funny because she leaves scratches on them after, like, they've been affected. Like the scratches show up after. I don't know how to even explain it, but it was crazy. And yeah, like Jeremy said, we got that really touching moment between Wynn and Jimmy. We also got the same thing with John and Alex. Those are some really nice scenes. The interactions between Lena and Samantha trying to defeat Rain within her head or in a dimension that she goes to when Rain takes over. That was really trippy. It was like, it's like she gets lost in her own phantom zone, if that makes any sense.
I feel like they took from Legends, which was pretty awesome. How
Like
they
Malice,
go to that spirit world. That world. Jeez, man.
It was it's
that was so bad.
It's intense. Those scenes were really cool, and I like how Samantha was just like, she's threatening to kill Ruby. We need to bring Supergirl on this, and I was like, yeah, that's the right thing. And then Lena's like, no, I want to figure this out. Like, you know that it's more of like a pride thing than anything, because I don't know. It's like, if you know that she's kind of,
I think she wants to hold up to the name.
Yeah, she wants to repair it.
Yeah.
It's just not. It's not the right call. It's not the right call. Like, if you know your friend's going down that deep a rabbit hole, you would really want them to get every bit of help.
Exactly, yeah.
Why not ask Team Supergirl, who has all the equipment? You're doing that on your own. You're freaking doing your own little self-done lobotomy, and it's...
And she knows who Supergirl is. Like, how...
Yeah.
Her mannerisms and, like, what she stands for.
Exactly.
And, like, this episode, it looked like Lena was like, no, Supergirl's gonna... She's gonna like lock you up and then treat you like an animal, but that's not how she has been doing things.
Yeah,
if she did lock her up, Samantha, it would be as peaceful as possible.
Yeah, for sure,
or as comfortable as possible, but not. I feel like Lena treated her more of an animal than any other person would.
That makes a lot of sense. She was acting more like a Luthor when she wasn't actually trying to.
Yeah. Let me help you. Let me just shock you. Turn up the voltage just a little bit more.
That was crazy. When her eyes went red, that was awesome.
Yeah.
And then we kind of get this conflict between Kara and Imra, who haven't really interacted with each other throughout this season that much. And we learned that Imra came back because she's trying to save her sister from being killed by the Blight. So, that's crazy. It's like this time Manel's the honest one. He's like, you tell her before I tell her.
The coffee-stealing world killers.
Yeah. And then even Brainy was like, if we tell them, we will die. But then Manel's like, yeah, but we're still gonna lose either way if we don't tell Kara. Might as well tell her. But I like cool. That he was defending her.
Yeah, over the wife. Small little thing. It's awesome to see Brainy as like a inhuman form.
It's a good way to save on budget. Yeah. And then it's something like on a callback to HR when he uses that facial transmographer thingy.
Yes. The image inducer?
Yeah, that thing.
Sorry, I'm just checking to see if it's still recording.
Yeah, that's cool. And then it's basically Kara and Imra kind of butt heads of whether to kill. This is before Imra reveals that whole sister thing to Kara. And she's just like, we need to kill her. And then Kara's like, we don't kill. And that was
always an option.
Yeah, that was like, before I forget to mention it,
there's always a choice.
A call back to Smallville where Clark was like, we need to save Davis. We separate him from the monster. We kill the monster, but we don't kill Davis. And I think that's where the problem lies with Superman and Supergirl, is that sometimes when things are that bad, you need to cut its head off. And if you don't want to do it, have somebody that has the guts to, which was Imra in this case.
That was pretty, like, rough but true. What
Yeah.
Emra said, she's like, would you rather risk the lives of millions or like,
one?
Yeah, one. I think that's a lot more reasonable.
Yeah. Especially like Grace, like when Carl was talking to Grace, you could just see that she was already too far gone. Like she was like, it was great. She whooped all their asses and even scratched Kara on the back, her neck. But it's pretty
it's not gullible. What's the word? Naive. There you go. Because you already know what Grace can do.
Mm-hmm.
Why reach your hand out? Like even a small thing like that. Sorry, like that's why stuff like that gets worse.
Yeah,
because her
she always tries to look at
gets
good
over.
people,
and
exactly. That's what gets people hurt.
Mm.
And it was pretty cool though. Her and Manel working together. Manel whacked the crap out of Grace. That was awesome.
Yes.
And then Imra used her force field quite a few times throughout this episode.
But that was a kind of failed 3v1.
Yeah. I mean, they got the DNA to make the partial cure
win.
with their whatever was in the Legionnaires' blood, but yeah, at least we got Alex and Win back. But Purity and Grace ended up breaking Samantha out and turning her into Rain and wrecking John. Imagine that powerhouse. You got Martian Manhunter, Supergirl, Valor, and Saturn Girl versus 3 World Killers, and the World Killers.
It's
only
funny,
one of them.
Yeah.
Purity wrecked everybody at the end there. You have all that power on one side of the room and just one person obliterated everybody.
I don't know. I'm at a loss for words.
I like it though, because that's what makes it like epic. Like you know that there has to be some loss in this season as far as these world killers go, because they're freaking, and they're all very different with their abilities. It's pretty cool. They're not just a standard like super strength, super speed. They have like all those base powers, but then they all have like their own little things. Mm-hmm. It's just pretty cool. And that's pretty much how it ends, right? Everyone got their asses kicked.
Yeah.
And then Lena's like, or everyone's like, you got some splaining to do to Lena, because she's just like, I thought I could save her, blah blah blah. Yeah, so it's not looking good for Team Supergirl at all when it comes to his world kills. But I think it was pretty cool that they kind of resolved that beef that Kara and Imra had with one another, because I don't know if that it wasn't annoying, but if they had progressed it for a couple more, I feel like it would have been annoying. It's good that they kind of got it all out in open here, and that they're gonna try to save Preya.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else? All right, let's go into Easter eggs.
Easter eggs.
There's quite a bit.
Freddy Krueger.
Yes. Yoda.
He said Eureka again.
Oh, yeah.
Brainy.
Nice. Yeah. Steve Jobs. Elon Musk.
Mm-hmm.
And Pestilence in the comics is from Earth 2, and she's actually a Caesarian, which is what do you call that is? Lobo.
Ooh.
And yeah, and that version in the comics has the same exact powers as Pestilence here, with like the disease and the sickness inducing stuff. So I don't know if she's Caesarian here, because her eyes were like maybe orange, right?
Yeah.
What were they?
Yeah, they were orange.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yellow, orange. Yeah.
And usually Caesarian's eyes are like blood red.
Oh.
But
the blood red summer I give
you. You got
such a good song.
Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, that would have been a cool way to introduce Lobo.
Yeah.
If they had gone that way, but it looks like they kind of just took the name and the powers, but gave it to somebody else. I tried to look up Grace Parker.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't find anything on her.
It's okay.
I guess we get a previews for next episode.
Sure.
Which is titled Trinity.
Oh, sorry. Another Easter egg. Brandy mentioned 52.
Oh, nice.
As the percentage in which the Blight will take over.
If they don't kill them.
Sorry, that's the opposite. It's the chance that they have at stopping Blight.
Ah, I see.
So it reduced. Yeah, whatever.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's bad. I mean, it's not bad. It's like a little more.
Yeah, but it's still pretty bad.
On the good end of half.
Yeah.
Next episode is titled Trinity. Still Still reeling after learning of Lena's secret, Supergirl asks Guardian for a favor that could alter his relationship with Lena forever. Meanwhile, with all 3 world killers united, Supergirl and the team brace for an epic battle. Yes! About time we see a battle royale up on this show.
Sorry. Didn't mean to yawn.
What do you think is going to happen?
Death.
I don't think anyone's going to... Well...
I think death.
We'll just put that theory out there again. This world is gonna be doomed all the way to the bitter end. Like they're gonna try to fight for this world, but Earth 38 is about to move to Earth 1. And I think everyone
that'd be such a crazy storyline to incorporate.
Yeah,
this show's so like positive.
Yeah,
so happy. What if they do like the big switch up? So kind of resets everyone's morale.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of dark, but it'd be a very good way to show how they can build up from that.
Plus, we need a more badass Kara, because she's too focused on the feelings this season. Although she's had some epic moments, like I'd rather see a more empowered Kara moving forward. As far as these world killers go, I'm not... Yeah, they're probably going to either die or stay behind when this Earth is destroyed. Ruby will probably become Alex's ward or, like adoptive daughter.
Yeah.
Imra will probably die. Because if the world's doomed anyways and she wants to be with her sister, she's probably going to stay.
Death.
And like you'll just see her put up like a force field protecting like millions of people, and then when everyone goes through the breach, she just lets it hit her.
Well, I just heard the news today.
That would be dope if that happened, but at the same time, it would be super sad.
Yeah.
I don't see Samantha like being saved, even though it kind of was giving you hope that she could be. But
I think it's just too late, dude.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that was just so sick if Rain tried to kill Ruby and then Ruby stopped her hit.
Oh shoot, yeah. That'd be crazy.
That'd be awesome. But yeah,
so you saying that she got superpowers?
She's got to have superpowers. She's like
hybrid?
Their Superboy.
Yeah.
I got nothing else for theories, honestly. All other than them moving to a different Earth and them being able to cross these shows over easier.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add? Oh, I'd like to see more of John's journey with Myron and Alex hopping out and stuff like that. And for Super Valor to become the ship and them to just be a crime-fighting duo and kicking ass. And same thing with Jimmy and Win. If they... No, you know what? Win's going to live and hopefully Jimmy does too. But, yeah, we'll see next episode what this whole thing between Lena and Jimmy is going to amount to.
Yes.
And then the epic battle between Team Supergirl and the World Killers. That's what I want to see. I just want to see. After we saw Infinity War this weekend, that set the standard as far as what we would like to see. I know it's a different budget, but they need to have more fight scenes like they did last week. That was fantastic.
We don't like to compare much, but that movie just set the bar. That's
action sequences alone.
I don't know what else to say other than just like they kind of have to step it up now that this movie released.
And the effects. If Krypton can do that on their show with, I'm sure,
they're already learning.
Yeah,
they're adapting.
It's amazing. They need to do that on Supergirl.
Yeah, they got to do that.
They have twice as much action. It has like this Arrow style fighting, but with high end graphics.
Like sometimes I feel like pulling my hair out because it's just I'm like thinking back now, like seeing all those fight scenes where I'm like, we both said, yo, those are so epic.
Yeah.
But then we see this movie, it's like whoa, it's like our little piece in our brain was like, poof.
Yeah, it's like time to be snooty about these things.
Yeah.
We need to be truthful
we don't mean
so that they're better.
Yeah, we don't mean to. We don't mean to, but it's good criticism so that they can succeed, or continue to be on top of that chain, especially they're technically killing it in the TV game. So
on Agents too.
Yeah, why not like keep raising the bar or going along that I don't know. It's not a standard, but yeah, it's a standard.
Because these shows deserve it, and these characters deserve it. They definitely have like the acting down pat. It's just that they deserve more effects. They deserve more action sequences. The drama can stay the way it is, but less of it. Make it a superhero show, not a drama show.
If they can find a way to fit the drama in with the superhero,
like last week,
I would be okay with it.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
The more that they do that, the more okay I'll be to watching it. English is not my first language.
And plus, now that we're just gonna call it what it is. We don't want to just watch an episode or a film of anything. We want to have an experience.
Yes,
because Infinity War was an experience. We want our TV show to be an experience every week. And last week was a good example of that as far as TV goes.
That movie made my hairline recede. It was that good.
It was amazing.
My hairs are that shocked that they had to die.
But yeah, getting back to this show, it was a pretty solid episode this week.
Yes.
Just hope it gets better going forward. Anything else you want to add?
Again, that scene with Win.
Yeah.
Very touching.
Like that. He will live forever.
Yes.
And
I think I'm ready. When he said that, I was like, oh, dude. Whoa.
Don't die, Win.
Yeah.
You live forever.
Hopefully.
Yeah. With that being said, you guys, we shall see you on The Flash.
Look at that one piece of hair right there. Look. You didn't tell me when, dude. This is awkward now.
This week on Flash, Harry tries to help Caitlin get her powers back, but instead ends up telling the team about his diminishing intellect. Team Flash find themselves chasing the DeVoes around the city. Clifford plans to create a device to achieve an enlightenment. After Barry suggests it, Gypsy arrives to help and work on her relationship with Cisco. The DeVoes stay ahead of Team Flash and obtain all the components of the machines they intend to build. Gypsy and Cisco's relationship affect the team out on the field. Barry tries to mediate, but Iris tells them to let the two settle it themselves. Flashbacks show the ups and downs of the DeVoes' relationship. It also reveals how they were motivated to bring the enlightenment. Barry realizes that the DeVoes plan to hijack the satellites orbiting the Earth, and the components they stole will work together. Barry, Cisco, Caitlin, and Gypsy surprise the DeVoes while they are stealing the quantum computers from Mercury Labs. They seemingly get the upper hand, but DeVoe proves too powerful. He nearly kills Gypsy, but is stopped by Marlize. They escape, leaving Team Flash defeated. Harry figures out that DeVoe's plan on enlightenment is diminishing the entire Earth's population of their intellect. He gets help from Cecile to explain. Cisco goes to Earth 19 with Gypsy after finally opening up, and they decide to break up amicably. Marlize decides to leave DeVoe after refusing to help carry out the enlightenment. Team Flash helped Joe throw a baby shower for Cecile. The mystery girl from Jitters delivers the gifts, then super speeds away. Now back to Just Clubhouse podcast. Alright, so getting this episode of The Flash, which is titled Therefore She Is. One sentence.
Marlize left with the damn chair.
Yeah, she's like, we're divorcing. I'm taking the chair. The way she sat in it too, she was just like,
I know, she's
I'm
like,
leaving.
she's done.
Yeah, she's super done with him. I guess we get that out of the way first. The flashbacks kind of showed the ups and downs of their blossoming relationship, their soon to be marriage, and then the kind of the enlightenment and how it kind of tore them apart and brought them together at the same time. It was interesting. DeVoe was crazy even before he had the powers, but it was nice to see kind of the backstory than just to throw this at us with the whole entire making everyone on Earth dumb sort of thing. Like, that's crazy. That's insane, the amount of brain power that's going to take to be able to create a device that will do that sort of thing.
Yeah,
but
that's crazy. Yeah, just he's trying to revert the brain to its simplest form.
Yeah,
that's
basically. So to wage the war on technology, he decided to create more technology.
I don't want to be any more stupider.
Do you want these brains to be super empty? We'll just be empty vessels,
dude. Yeah, look, all of this in here is empty. It's just a cocoon. It's just a shell.
But
no, I'm serious, dude. Why are you laughing? Just kidding.
But yeah, this was a pretty interesting episode. We also got the return of Gypsy.
Yes.
I will say that little cameo of what's his name, Accelerated Man, was
it's too quick. They said that he's
Come on.
They tease.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna play a bigger role.
Please.
Next season, because this is like what 3 episodes left.
Yeah. This is crazy. We only have 3. That's insane.
I know. This is like one of those moments where it's like, whoa, we're already almost done.
A year ago, Jeremy was back in the Philippines, and we were finishing out our last
you hear that?
2 or 3 weeks.
Or
you actually hear a
so
rooster.
Bad. That was the worst rooster impression ever. I'm like, I'm like the worst.
Rock-a-doodle-doo.
Yes. I'm the worst impressionist on this planet. But yeah, it's crazy. It's very surreal.
Yeah.
That we're almost done.
We made it.
So
Supergirl's going to be carrying out through for a couple more weeks, but the Flash, Arrow,
is technically our 4th season,
yes,
right?
We started this in 2015, going into 2018, so yeah, it's basically
the end of this is 4th.
We've been doing it since the first season of the Flash. Yes, I started this on a different channel, from the first episode.
FOE vlogs. Yeah,
so if you guys want to check out those crazy old videos, go ahead and find it somewhere. We have the link somewhere around here.
Man, 4 years. Dude.
But yeah, getting back, this episode was pretty fantastic as far as getting the whole team back together.
Yes.
Gypsy and Cisco kind of working through things. He wants more than what they have. Like, he doesn't want to breach to her anymore. He wants her to be with him. And you gotta understand both sides. Like, Gypsy was always kind of that loner, and she enjoys bringing justice, by getting all those the people that are not supposed to be breaching.
Yeah.
So
she loves her job too much to
just leave the her.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. She constantly leaves her Earth to do her job. So it kind of doesn't make sense.
The irony.
Like, would it really be that different to fall asleep on one Earth and then go to your job the next? It's not like they can't do that.
It's I don't know.
And she's more experienced than Cisco, so it wouldn't tire her out as much.
Yeah. Different people, different priorities and preferences.
Was scared.
Yeah.
She was so scared.
I mean, think about it. It's like you're moving to a new state or a new town.
What, a different Earth, yeah.
Yeah. And let's say if like you're younger too, like you're going to like high school.
Mm-hmm.
You switching schools, like all of a sudden that's kind of too hard to take on.
Yeah.
So it's understandable on her part, but at the same time, if you love someone that much, you should kind of make that sacrifice.
Yeah, exactly. Because even she said she wanted more, but
yeah, like
she wasn't willing.
Different minds, different priorities.
Yeah. And it affected their mission to try to stop DeVoe from getting all these components to achieve.
Yeah, they're not on the same wavelength.
And it was pretty hilarious. They didn't get the container right. Barry got sent to like freaking
the Northern Lights, dude.
Yeah, that was great. He's like, that's the first time I've seen somebody look at the Northern Lights and get mad.
That's true.
Like, you should be like, ooh, at least do that. Like, at least the Flash that I grew up with would have been like, ooh, that's nice, and then run away. But he was like, what is this shit? And then he came back like a second later. But DeVoe was freaking finessing them throughout the entire episode.
They almost had him.
Yeah,
but
they
then
did.
It's like one of those like plot holes or whatever you call it.
Cuz stories.
Yeah, cuz stories. Because sorry, I'm like screwing up names. I'm turning into HR or Harry.
HR.
Gypsy.
Yeah.
She had him like tied down technically, and Barry, he had the chance to lock him up.
Yeah.
And Iris said, Barry, when she does that, lock him up, use the cuffs. But he's just there. He didn't do anything.
Well, I think because he was trying to stop. Because Marley's was about to kill. Yeah, but that's also Cisco should have kept his eyes on her.
But he's that fast. Sorry, that's like the one thing in this episode. Yeah. He's that fast. He could have just put the cuffs on him and then saved Cisco, or vice versa. Whatever happens first.
It's like they overpowered Barry this season, and he can't seem to use his head when it counts. Especially, you know, it's here.
Yeah.
Like, why all of a sudden, like, you don't know how to use your powers?
Yes.
He could go into damn flash time.
Yes, and we have to pause because the audio is messed up.
Oh, okay. And then it all culminates in that battle there. It was going well, like Jeremy said, but then crap just went sideways. Cisco went down for the count. Gypsy nearly got killed, and Caitlin found herself going through one of the breaches and like risking her life just because she wanted to scare Killer Frost out of herself. So that was really risky. But eventually the DeVoes won.
I honestly feel like everyone's not thinking this season.
Yeah, except for Marlise. Like, she actually kind of has a moral compass that she finally
found
at the end.
In terms of heroes,
they suck.
It's kind of funny too because Cecile, she has those powers, so she's able to think. But everyone else around her
doesn't. Yeah.
It's like everyone's turning into Harry.
Yeah.
Just like myself, you know? It's... Oh, man. I'm going to say it again. It's crazy.
Yeah.
The counter has begun.
But Caitlyn was... I understand that. Like, she it's kind of nice that she embraced that side, but that was not... Like, I thought she was going to die. Or at least maybe Cisco or Gypsy. But thankfully, as weird as it is to say, Marlize was there to say, enough, Clifford. We're supposed to be saving them. And he's just like, well, not everybody deserves to be saved. And I was like, oh, no.
That's a little close.
Yeah. I'm going to get pissed off if I see Barry get pinned down again by that, like, the gravity manipulation power. Because that's, like, about the 6th time that's happened to him.
Oh.
Like, every time, too, like, unless DeVoe covers him all the way, I feel like he could just phase through the floor like when Ralph did it to him, remember? But he didn't do that.
No one is thinking.
Yeah. And I kind of get, like, why they don't think, but at the same time, it's like they're superheroes.
It's like they're all just leaving it up to DeVoe.
Yeah.
No, not just that. They're leaving it.
True.
They're leaving the thinking to DeVoe.
Yeah.
As ironic as it is.
And the team defeated. They go back to Star Labs, and then Harry, with Cecile's help, which is really cool, explains DeVoe's plan to kind of just make everybody in the Earth dumber using the satellites and all the components he stole.
So he's just gonna like inject everyone with dark matter.
Yeah, basically, it's
technically.
Like they said 300% times the dark matter that hit them before.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. And
that
so
to the counter.
What they decide to do is they decide to throw well, Joe had been planning that baby shower like since the beginning of the episode, and it was nice. But we also see the breakup of Cisco and Gypsy, which is kind of sad, because she don't know what she wants. So he just let her have some space. And I love how Barry's
Isn't she on a new show too?
Yeah, she's on Taken.
That's
Better paying. She's a Sears regular, so we understand.
That scene was very it felt real.
Yeah,
you know, like it actually felt like they were in real life together.
Yeah,
you know, and then it just had to let it go. I'm not gonna sing that song anymore.
And then Barry's like, "You need space, bud?" And he's like, "No, I got plenty of that right now." And then you're like, "Oh," when you see him hug him, and he's like, "Oh, it's okay.
Don't touch me."
Okay,
I'm just kidding.
And then we got a surprise visitor at the baby shower.
Yes.
The girl that
mystery coffee.
We know that she has ties to both Barry and Iris because when she sped away, she had orange and purple lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Whether her name, the only thing that we don't know for sure is her name. I'm going with Nora. Oh no, I'm going with Dawn, and you're going.
I don't know anymore, dude. I saw that post from the World of Flash dude. He was talking about it like earlier this season about her name being Nora. I'm not sure about that anymore. I'm confused.
But the thing is, she's definitely the Bart equivalent that this show's getting.
Yes,
because
she's from the future.
Yeah,
and she was
even wearing the Impulse colors, like white and red.
Yeah,
so it'll be interesting. It's kind of funny. She's like, this is a good time. When you need to be close to family, and she gives that present to Joe and Cecile. Then right before Iris gets to see her, she just speeds away.
She had like that look like, oh,
yeah,
I'm gonna get in trouble.
It's like it's mom. Yeah, gotta run. And that's pretty much where we leave the episode. Like, and before that, we see Marley's like leave with the chair. It's kind of funny.
I know.
It's like
she's a boss.
Yeah, that was awesome. Is there anything else as far as this episode goes? Did we miss everything, or did we get everything?
I think you got mostly everything.
Okay.
I think we can move on to Easter eggs.
Easter eggs. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, the first thing, it's not really an Easter egg, but I think it goes kind of back to it. The blight.
Yeah.
When Gypsy was just overdosing on the coffee.
Yeah. Oh, she did that again in this episode.
Yeah. It's like blight really do like coffee.
Yeah.
And everyone on almost every other Earth is just without it.
That sucks.
Kind of sucks.
Like, can a girl just, what do you call that? Enjoy her coffee alone, and then Barry's like, and he did like the style smile, and then he zipped her across town and have her talk with Cisco. That was awesome. All right, so Easter eggs, Vandermeer, Steel. There's a Vandermeer University, and I think it's in Ivory, somewhere. And that's where Stein and Ronnie went.
Nice.
In the comics.
Very nice.
Jameson. It was either Jameson or Jameson. The Jameson is an Earth 2 character, and then Jameson is Flash cover artist.
Very nice. Cool.
So that is a pretty cool nod to it. Was there any references? Cisco wasn't in the mood to make references.
Yeah,
this
he did the Home Alone. That was the only one. He's like, his things are full of booby traps. Like anything that he touches, is that DeVoe touches is very scary. Yeah.
I guess previews for next week.
Yeah.
All right. So next week, the title of the episode is Harry and the Harrisons. Awesome. With DeVoe's Enlightenment device nearly complete, in order to disable it, the Flash and his team must put their faith in an unlikely ally, Amunet Black. Meanwhile, Harry hits an all-time low when the Council of Wells kicks him out, but when Cisco introduces him to the Council of Harrisons,
Harrison.
Yeah, so we're gonna see more versions of Harry this time. Moving forward, apparently we're supposed to get the tease for the season 5 Big Bad at the very end of this season. Like they're legit just gonna introduce it, and it's probably his daughter. So I was telling Jeremy when we're watching. Like I'm saying, she's probably gonna tease.
Oh, she's gonna tease. I thought you meant that she is gonna be the Big Bad. That'd be insane.
That would be insane.
If whoa.
I was thinking, we're watching an episode that maybe the Enlightenment is why she came back, because she got affected, and you know how that whole what was that show? Jeez, Young Justice played out with Bart coming back, like sort of like that, but maybe it's a whole different bad guy. And I'd like to think that that's Godspeed. So
August something.
Yeah, maybe that thing
August
goes off.
Rush.
That Enlightenment thing goes off, or at least one beam, and it affects someone like that. Maybe it kind of sort of works.
So like one beam, but it still affects like a not a majority, just like a group of people. Yeah, just like the comics, or just like in that storyline.
Yeah, the Speed Force Storm.
Yeah, August, along with almost everyone in Central City, is affected. Speed. Yeah, but maybe not like to that extent.
Yeah,
for next season, maybe just do something like
magnify,
a controlled, controlled
set
group
of people.
Yeah, so they can focus on a smaller story instead of just seeing everyone like in DCUO.
Oh my god, just saving everyone. I need to teach you how to run. Yeah, that would be crazy. I think Ralph is still in there too. I think he's gonna be able to break away from DeVoe, and he's gonna be the one to actually like just be a game changer. It'll be probably crazy. It's like DeVoe's doing something, and then all of a sudden he has to go back in his chair because he can't reach.
That'd be funny. I was thinking that he might be either that speedster.
Yeah.
I forgot his name.
Godspeed.
No. From that just showed up in Earth 19.
Oh, Accelerated Man.
Accelerated Man, or he could just be like how Jay Garrick is.
Yeah.
You know, just another character, another character on a different Earth that just is like Ralph.
Yeah, that'd be sick. I'd like to see him back though, because it's kind of
one way or another.
People hated on him at the beginning of the season, but I thought he was fantastic, adding elongated man. And I'd like to see Caitlin back with her powers too.
Yeah.
But next time she comes back, maybe it's more of like her dilemma on like the first season where she had to be, or is it the second season she turned? It's second season. Her dilemma of having to be or take heat from other people. But we'll see. Other theories. Girl might be Dawn or Nora, whatever her name is.
Just go with Dawn, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, just stick with one name.
Oh, maybe Dawn has a brother that goes evil.
Like
maybe they do that for like instead. You know how they didn't make Wally?
Dawn?
Yeah, maybe Dawn is like the. What was he? Reverse? No, he's a Black Flash.
Black Flash.
What if they do that storyline and they kind of like change it a bit? It's like my brother went crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah. Oh, I said crazy. You said crazy.
I said crazy a bunch.
Did I start the counter on this episode?
Yeah,
on this show?
episode, yeah.
No, last episode.
Yeah.
So, My lord, we're probably at like 300.
Yeah.
Within these 2 episodes.
What?
I just can't help it, dude. I'm
also
trying,
start a counter on because I say a lot.
I'm
even though I
trying
took
to-
speech class.
but my brain is turning into mush. I'm like Harry.
There's so much to think about. That's why there's so many theories that run through our heads. Also, we just want her to say crash in mode. That's all. Like that's all I want to hear from her. And I'll be really happy. But seeing her use her powers was really cool. And I can't wait until she introduces a season 5.
Yeah, I like her color scheme.
Yeah, it's like mixed.
Her beams of light.
It's like irises and berries.
Yeah. Or her speedster. What is that?
Aura.
That's the word. See, my brain is mush, honestly.
Is there anything else you want to add as far as theories go moving forward?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
All right, so with that being said, you guys, we shall see you in Krypton. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we're getting into the episode of Krypton, which was titled Transformation.
A team of unlikely misfits.
Versus an ugly-ass mother effer.
Thank you for finishing that.
This episode was insane.
Yes, crazy.
Yeah, basically what Jeremy just said. It's the most unlikely not heroes, but just an unlikely bunch kind of get together to try to stop Brainiac once and for all because this dude has taken control. I felt bad for Dev, man. He just... I'm sorry, there's so many names, but that's the only one that kind of stood out to me as far as the Sagittare, because he's kind of got the love for Lyta. And so it kind of sucked that it was revealed that he had that Brainiac thing implanted on his head, and then his arm got freaking taken off. That was messed up.
Spaghetti youth.
He was like, it was crazy though. He had like super speed and strength for like a second. Jaina, she definitely made a mess of all this. If she had just believed Lyta from the beginning, and if Lyta had believed Seg from the beginning, and if Seg would have believed Adam, because the thing is, Adam, I felt like he got pushed to where he's at now. Like he was dead set on just helping them stop Brainiac, but it's kind of weird that he didn't know exactly what bad guy he was trying to stop. Isn't that kind of peculiar? Like he came there because Superman might not exist, but he doesn't know whether it's Zod that's going to take him out or it's Brainiac. And I think that this Zod that we know is not exactly who we think he is. I don't think Lyta's his mom, honestly.
Yeah.
I think he might have seen something, but I don't think that's his mom.
That's how like villains are. They're pretty manipulative.
Yeah, for sure.
He could have just said that like to get her to side with him.
Yeah, for sure. Because even Jaina was like, "Who's your father?" And then he didn't even answer. Like it took him a bit. You could tell he kind of twisted the story. He's like, "Oh, I knew he was a soldier, and I never got to know him."
I mean, it could have been that other guy, the one that Lyta liked.
Oh, Dev? Yeah. See, it could have been him too.
Like, maybe, I don't know, dude. I'm not sure.
Some crazy stuff going on here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like that. Finally, we got to see Brainiac kind of taking control of the people.
But he's in that what's that guy's name? The one with the mask. The voice of Rao. Yeah, he's super creepy.
Because his voice is like, it's like epic sounding, but then mixed with like a bit of a vocal transformer and brought down. It's so terrifying.
I know, dude.
He's legit like
He got me quaking in my boots.
Basically. Right, so we're interrupted by the audios. Jeremy's going to have to keep checking back and forth because it's being kind of weird. Yeah. But yeah, his voice, and he's just very menacing. The dude is like embodiment of pure evil. And the fact that he kind of has everybody on his side, just left Seg with Kem, Lyta, Jaina, this Zod that we don't really even know. That's about it, right? It's just them. Or Nissa, yeah, because even
she's
her dad's a bitch.
Pretty like she's a, what do you call it? Not just a badass, like it's
good to have her around.
Yeah,
sort of deal. Like she has resources that they can access.
Exactly. That's sorry.
Her dad's
my mind.
Yeah, it's okay. But yeah, her dad's a bitch. I'm sorry. Like he was literally about to kill her. because he was so scared of Brainiac. Like, you can't say you're gonna bring a new world order and then be scared of the first threat that you see. Like, he'd even try to check him or anything. He just it's a little bee.
Yeah, and then that one scene, he's like, guards!
And then she knocked the crap out of him. That was awesome. But I like that line that Seg said when nobody wanted, or Jaina and Lyta didn't want to trust Nyssa, and he was like, because all of us have blood on our hands. Like, the way he said that was so epic. Like, it's like, we're not clean, so don't even think to single any one of us out because we need everyone in this fight.
Dude, the audio just, like, it keeps cutting out.
Yeah.
I just gotta let you guys know. Yeah, the reason why I'm looking this way is because our audio setup's not right there. Like, literally, like, right there, and it keeps pausing on us. So
which is a good thing, but
keeps us on our toes.
Yeah. But Jeremy can just go like that, like, right away.
But I don't like stopping.
But yeah, this episode is pretty insane. Seeing Brainiac out himself and use his powers, like, he legit just jumped into the fire and just like, I am a god, and it's like, no, it's like, it was epic to watch, but at the same time, it's very dire for our heroes.
Yes.
And it's funny because they have. Oh,
good.
Bless you. They have apparently there's a city there called bless you. Nice.
A city called Bless You. Thank you.
A city called Kryptonopolis, which is interesting.
Yeah.
I like the talks between Val-El and Adam Strange, and I feel like Adam, hopefully he makes the right choice, but right now he's like, I'm going to save the world by killing Zod. But moving forward, I think that's pretty much all that happened, right, this episode?
Yeah, I think so.
Moving forward, yeah, we have 3 episodes left. We still have yet to see Hawk Girl, but we are going to. And
maybe she like tells Strange. Yeah, it's just like,
don't be having stuff over there.
Don't do this, you know, like, you're just supposed to warn them.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to, like, make the choice for him, and, like, whatever choice he makes is what is supposed to happen.
Because what he did here was a little shady at the end. But yeah, hopefully he makes the right choice, and hopefully they're able to save Superman. I don't even know where else they could go with the series after this, because Brainiac is... Hopefully he gets another season, because that would be dope if it just wages on to the next. Yeah, it's interesting for sure. This villain is freaking top notch. Acting was great in this one.
Yeah.
The visual effects still. CW really got to step it up when it comes to visual effects, because this show is freaking killing it when it comes to that.
And sorry, real quick, this is kind of like a quick theory. I don't know how long the series is gonna last, but if it is short,
just
why not
episodes?
Like go straight? Like the whole series itself, like 2 or 3 seasons. They should just go all out, you know? And what they should do, like, by the end of the season going into next, is the world actually starting to crumble, and see how they try to not fix it, but, like, see how they deal with it.
I'm down. That would be so dope,
like an episode you just see, like, Seg with his team, like, running, like, skipping through rocks.
Yeah.
Like debris and stuff. That would be so sick. I don't know. I just picture, like, just one scene of them running through, like, a fallen city.
Yeah, that would be dope. I would actually like to see that. As far as General Zod, I don't think that this dude is telling the truth at all.
Yeah,
like we mentioned, he's definitely hiding something. If anything, he's either the son or the grandson of Jaina's brother, or it's not even Lyta's kid, and his dad is General Zod, but he's just a descendant of Lyta and them. We'll see, but he's definitely hiding something. Anything else you want to add as far as theories or anything else?
Going off of that, maybe his motive is either to protect. Well, of course, it's to protect his family line. Whether that's himself, like he's General Zod or not. He's trying to alter the timeline, which is not good.
Just to ensure that he's
alive.
He's gonna be the new Superman.
There is a storyline in comics where there's a black Superman.
Yeah.
That'd be cool to see.
Yeah.
You know, and they kind of have to like go back again to try to fix that.
It. Yeah, that would be dope.
But I don't know. I'd like to see that because isn't he a villain too?
No, he's not. That
not?
Black Superman. No.
Okay.
He's actually good.
Cool.
But yeah, you could change it. They already changed it here for who Zod is, so
Yes.
could definitely do something different. So I guess with that being said, you guys, we shall see you on Arrow. 1, 2, 3.
It's never gonna work, dude.
This week on Arrow, Diggle saves to capture Christopher Chance and Kaznia before asking for his help. Dinah, Curtis, and Renee arrive at Oliver's hearing to support him. The DA, Miss Van Owen, picks them apart when they take the stand. Dinah and Diggle do their best to defend Oliver, but Van Owen provides too much evidence against him. When trying to right the wrong he did to Oliver, Renee is forced to out him as the Green Arrow again when Diaz walks in the courtroom with Zoe. While watching the hearing with Lance, Laurel gets a call from Diaz. Diaz threatens to kill Laurel if she doesn't testify against Oliver. Oliver's lawyer, Miss Laurel, learns from him that he is indeed the Green Arrow. She tells him to confess so they can convince the people of the city that he saved the city more than once. Chance, wearing Tommy Merlyn's face, convinces the room that he is the Green Arrow. Diggle and Renee save him as he is arrested by Diaz's men. Despite their efforts, Oliver feels like he may go to jail, so he tells William and Felicity to go with Diggle to be placed in protective custody at Argus if he is. Laurel testifies on Oliver's behalf, infuriating Diaz. Lance tells her that he is proud of her, but also that she should lay low. The jury finds Oliver guilty, but Chance, this time posing as a judge, allows Oliver to be released. Team Arrow thank him before he leaves. Oliver visits Renee and they apologize to one another before making amends. Laurel friends Diaz, kills his men, and nearly does the same to him. He, however, activates a sonic dampener, and he tells her that since his plan fell apart, he is going to kill Oliver and his loved ones. Now back to the Just Clubhouse podcast. Alright, so getting into this episode of Arrow, which was titled Docket Number 11-19-41-73.
Nice.
One sentence.
Take a chance on me. Da-da-da-da-da. You know that like 70s or 80s song?
Take a chance on Chance.
Yeah.
Take a chance
Okay.
on Chance.
Yeah.
Chance
You
and
just
Chance.
you just took my one sentence and then put it like you threw it up into the stratosphere of epicness, and mine's just like sitting
It's okay.
like below sea level. I feel like
Well, you got to go out for, like when you say it, you just go bam.
You're gonna go out. I'm gonna leave.
Bam.
'cause I'm done.
But yeah, this episode was freaking insane. Sorry, this is my poor attempt of having a hood and Arrow.
I told you you could have worn my my jacket,
okay.
my green
I was
jacket,
already
the
here.
hood jacket.
But yeah, this episode was fantastic. It was mostly in the courtroom.
Yes, trial by fire.
Just seeing everybody come together, put aside the differences. The thing is, Renee should have just said that first. It's just said Oliver's. We don't agree on stuff, but Oliver needs us. Instead, he was like, "Yeah, Oliver's a jerk."
Yeah.
But he's a jerk because I put him in that position. Like, what? Just shut the fudge up and say that you're...
He's self-incriminated.
Yeah. Like, he said...
His,
Exactly.
Like, everything that happened. That's
like,
crazy.
Be a man and just own up to what you did instead of just put... It's like, oh, I did something wrong, but he's a wronger too. What?
He's a wronger.
Yeah.
I'm a wrong, he's a wronger.
But then he brought it around by saying, like, okay, I put Oliver in that position, so I'm going to help him.
Yeah.
That was the best thing. And even, I was just telling Jeremy about this, but, like, you could just see that team, the newbies.
The outsiders.
They're just not a team at all. Like, they're getting mad at each other because Curtis didn't have to testify, and then Curtis was acting like he didn't care. And it was just, it's weird because Team Arrow have gone through everything together and they've broken each other out of prison and done all this and that. And
no matter who does something wrong,
yeah,
they're going to like back each other.
Exactly, because they know what the meaning of Ohana is.
The new team, it's like, oh, you messed up. Here, I'm going to give you some criticism and advice, but you're going to have to do it on your own.
For what?
Or I'll wait like last minute until you're like about to die, and then I'll help you.
That's so effed up. Like, that's their mentality. But at the same time, it's like, okay, they all went there. You know, you got Dinah going up on the stand. You got
it kind of was that right there. Like this episode, like, they didn't want to help Oliver until he's at that moment where it's like
he's pressed. He can't do anything. He really needs his help.
Like last minute help, they'll be there.
Some friends you are. But yeah, at the very beginning of this episode, Jeremy even called it last week. He knew that was Christopher Chance, like that they're gonna call in.
Yeah,
so.
I said it like 2 episodes ago, or I think 2 weeks ago. I was just like, why if they just bring Christopher Chance?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was gonna be
like the way it did.
Yeah, that was pretty surprising, but it's cool.
Diggle all alone, dressed in Argus gear, goes to Kaznia.
The one-man army.
Chance from I don't get that is insane. And he's like, I need your help, and then you kind of know that he's about to play.
So
a big
was
part.
that was like, how do I word this? That whole thing's happened way in the past.
No.
Like when he initially helped Chance.
No. That was like
that was more recent.
That was recent because he showed up late to the hearing.
Oh, so he got
literally
caught
just
again.
went there.
Chance.
Yeah, he's been gone for however long we
This guy
haven't
is
seen
like,
him.
yeah. Well, I guess they're all the same.
Yeah.
All these vigilantes. It's okay. Just leave it on the floor.
But yeah, see, even he's more of a team player than the newbies on Team Arrow. Like he doesn't even know Oliver that well, but he's
Helped him
still
twice.
exactly.
Oh, fuck.
No, like 3 times actually.
This episode.
Yeah. And maybe 5 times total because remember he dressed up as that giant Russian dude.
Giant Russian dude.
Himself,
and Oliver too.
Yeah.
Is that what you meant by himself?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he did something else too. He dressed up as somebody else. Then.
He dressed up as the thing.
Yeah.
That thing with
that thing.
the other thing to make it 5. Yeah, so 5 times.
That's insane. See, he's a team player, and then Renee's like, okay, I want to try this. This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just cool to see all the aspects of them trying to prove his innocence while finally risking it themselves. Like Renee went out to help Diggle protect Chance, and Chance dressed up as Tommy Merlyn, which was insane. The way he dropped in the courtroom was so awesome.
I like his attitude though.
Yeah.
As Tommy, it's so
I did it.
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
So badass. Yeah.
I'm Tommy Merlyn. Roy's not a villain. I made him do that.
Dude,
yeah, it was awesome.
I'm like breathing so hard, like because it's hot. I'm sweating, and I'm also like thinking about like this episode is so sick.
And
dude, too much breathing.
Oliver was dropping hints like to William and Felicity that he might get arrested. So he's like, if I get arrested, then you guys are gonna go to protective custody with Diggle. Yeah, it was pretty sad, but at the same time, you kind of knew that it might fix itself. But it was crazy because you didn't know who exactly in that courtroom was in Diaz's pocket. Like, it was crazy. And I like how Oliver, like, the doctor stood up for him when he told his lawyer the truth. She was like, let's tell the people that you are, so that way we can tell them all the good things you've done for the city and stuff like that. That was pretty cool. But Tommy ended up saving the day. And even Laurel, who was threatened with her life by Diaz, was like, Tommy's the green eye. That was awesome. And then Lance was like, I'm so proud of you, but go what do you call that? Like what's the word? Lay low.
Yeah. I know that lady, she's not like a big part of the story.
Yeah.
But that the attorney,
Van Owen or Laurel?
No, Laurel or whatever her name is, Lauren. She really helped out, you know, in a big way. Not many people would do that,
especially when you learn the truth.
Support or defend someone like that, like the Green Arrow, but go against a lot of corruption.
Especially your head could be on.
Yeah, she's got her head, like she's got a target on her now.
Yeah, that was epic. She's cool.
Yeah, there's not many people like that. That's
her,
amazing.
The doctor. Like
I tried not to say crazy, but it came out.
Yeah,
so add that to the counter.
Crazy. And basically it ends with Oliver being released, like just kind of the case was dismissed because Christopher Chance, although you think he left as Tommy because he was being escorted by Diaz's men before being saved by Diggle and Renee. He dressed up again as the judge.
That's awesome.
And he's like, you know what? Could you go more than a year without eating me?
Like that whole scene when Oliver was not guilty.
Yeah.
I just pictured what's his name, Ricardo's face.
Yeah.
Turned into Hades from Hercules. The animated. Yeah. I don't know. He just has that kind of face.
You know who he reminds me of?
What?
You got a friend. If you put a cowboy hat on him.
Woody?
Yeah.
But he's got like
he's got the eyeballs.
He's got the jawline and the, what do you call it? A buzz.
His top part of his head is Buzz.
We should like, what do you call it?
Woody. We're gonna Photoshop that.
Woody and Buzz all in one.
Yeah, the way he was yelling too, like Laurel tried to decimate him, but that didn't really work out because she had the dampener still. That sucked.
Smart on him though.
Yeah, that was pretty cool though. She killed like most of his men. But damn, it took that long. She served under Zoom. She shouldn't have been punked out by this dude, honestly. And I like that the ending scene with Renee and Oliver. That was respect. Respect, Johnson. Respect. What's his last name?
Which guy?
Renee.
Renee? I was about to say Diaz, but it's not.
Renee Diaz. Is it Diaz?
Renee.
Respect, Renee. Respect.
Yeah, I forgot his last name.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that they finally put the differences aside. There's no name calling. It's just like, I'm sorry I did this to you. I'm sorry I made you feel like you had to do that. I'm sorry about this and that.
Yeah, but Oliver apologized first,
Yeah.
and he said thank you, which
Yeah.
he didn't need to, but
Yeah.
he still said it.
Damn it. And it was
This guy's like, he's got so much like respect for everyone.
yeah, and patience.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool too that Renee tried to do the right thing, but it was I was honestly so mad in the courtroom when you see
I know,
Diaz
that's like
walk
one
in
of
with
those things like
Zoe.
like I don't like how Renee acted, but
Yeah.
that moment was like,
You feel bad for him.
if I were Oliver, I would have said, yeah, just say
Just
it, dude.
do it,
Your kid's there. Like, Diaz is gonna snap her neck, you know. So just say it, man. Just say it. It's
that was
okay.
dirty as fudge, man.
I know.
That was so dirty. But yeah, I like the respect return, but
Respect.
now respect. Diaz is out for blood. That's it. His plans have been foiled because of Miss Lance,
Mhm.
and now someone's gonna pay. It's pretty much how we left off, right?
Yes. Sorry, I'm looking that way.
Yeah,
As
just
you
in
looked at
case.
me, I looked that way. Sorry.
All right. So Easter eggs. Actually, this title, I'm not gonna repeat the numbers, but it's
Docket
first-
11 dash 19 dash 41 dash 73.
the first time apparently Green Arrow showed up in a comic issue. Those are like the numbers of it. What else? There's just some references. Spartacus.
Yeah.
And
Wasn't
a
he
few,
on there?
Few are I'm not sure if he was, but a few actors like Manu Bennett and the guy that plays Katrina Law was also in it.
Very nice.
What's his name? The
Aquaman?
Mr. Boomerang.
Oh, never mind. I lied.
Yeah, a couple of people were on that show. Maybe Colin Donald was on. I'm not sure. Bruno Mannheim and Intergang were mentioned.
Next season? Is
Yes,
that gonna
please.
happen?
That's all I got.
American Crime Story and
Nice. Okay.
Robin Hood.
Nice. Oh,
Oh.
cool.
What's his name?
It's fitting.
Mentioning it?
Curtis.
No, the man himself. The one that came back, Colin Donald.
Colin Donald. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Anything else?
Oh no, I think it was Renee.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
okay.
Renee.
Is that all you had for?
Yeah,
Easter eggs?
that's
pretty cool
it,
though. I didn't pick those up. All right, so next episode is called "The Ties That Bind." Diaz targets Team Arrow and their live ones. Oliver struggles with Felicity, putting herself in danger when she gets a chance to stop Diaz for good. We have 2 episodes left.
This is 21?
This is 21.
No way.
Yeah, it is. It's 21.
I don't know. I'm looking that way to look for the episode number, but what?
So what we know is what's his name?
Eh.
Lance is not coming back as a series regular, but hopefully they don't kill him off.
He's
We're gonna see-
recurring. He's recurring. Don't worry about it.
Laurel is gonna be changing sides to fight for Green Arrow.
Nice.
What's her name? Katie Lotz is gonna be coming at the season finale. The other 3, maybe they will survive. Maybe they will be doing their own thing. I don't know what. Maybe this whole season redeemed Felicity in such a big way that I think she might die. To be honest,
Yeah.
somebody's gonna. I don't think they would kill off William because
That's too messed up.
yeah, and that dude's like freaking dodge jet. He's just started to dodge death, so
Yeah.
Felicity, her lifespan is kind of like it's already. Oliver's gonna be doing his stuff himself, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he really doesn't need her other than obviously she's the love interest and what do you call that, William's mother, but I don't know. I don't see anything else going for her in the next coming season.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah. And it's kind of weird because Oliver was talking about himself maybe going away, but what if it's her?
Mm-hmm.
Diggle will probably be with Argus because he just fits there better. And the 3, like we said, they can operate alone, or maybe they rejoin Oliver when Renee decides to leave, because he's gonna have to leave. I don't see his story continuing because, like, just think about it. Like, does a guy really want to risk his life? Yes, protecting the city, but that kind of shortens the amount of time he's with his daughter.
Yeah.
So, they give him a good send off.
It's gonna suck, but honestly, like you said, a lot of the fan base now is like, not all of them, but like a chunk of it is Olicity. If they cut her out, they could probably bring back their old viewers.
Yeah, because they'll be on
work on like something that's like an insane storyline for next season.
I would have loved to see Supermax if Oliver had gotten arrested this episode, but that might not play out. But yeah, it's. I always thought that it was kind of like that too. Like maybe Olicity fans like made up most of the fan base, but most of the fan base left after this whole Olicity thing came.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the current viewers, not all. I'm not trying to point out every single person, but like a chunk of them are Olicity fans.
Yeah,
those are the ones that stayed, and then the other ones are like us that just
for everything
support
else.
it. Because it's superheroes. But this might, like, if they do that next season, they might see an increase in viewers.
Yeah, for sure.
If they focus on story.
I'm dropping everything. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But I agree. I agree with that. Is there any other theories we got moving forward?
We know the chair, dude. You broke the chair. I'm just kidding.
We'll probably see Thea and Roy next season because Roy's gonna be a series regular.
Would be cool. Oh yeah,
and Diaz is gonna die.
Yeah,
or get locked away. I don't know, one or the other. Yeah, it'll be interesting for sure. I don't know what else to theorize. We literally got 2 more episodes of this.
Yeah, it's gonna be intense next week.
Yeah. All right. So with that being said, we shall go ask the Spirit of Burrs what he thought about the episode before we wrap things up. Spirit, where are you at?
I'll check this way. Can you just check that way, dude? Please. Spirit. I don't know. You're looking this way again. I honestly, it's very random. You have to like call out a couple times.
Spirit.
Oh my god, it's so good. You see it? Okay, the next episode, man, like it can't get here soon enough. Whoa.
Nice.
Very nice.
So he liked it all, as always. Respect. All right, so I guess the hashtag for this week is hashtag Trinity diminished intellect. Oh, sorry. Hashtag Trinity Enlightenment Brainiac's God Free Green Arrow. Take a chance on me. Okay, hashtag take a chance. Also, that's separate on its own.
Hashtag take a chance on me.
Yeah. What else is there to say? This was a solid week. I can't pick a favorite episode, honestly.
Yeah, these were all pretty good.
They were. Is there anything else you want to add as for final comments?
It's hot.
It's hot. Yeah, it's freaking hot.
It's sweaty.
So with that being said, you guys go leave a comment down below what you thought about the episodes and your theories of what's to come. And if you like, go leave. Or obviously, if you enjoyed, go leave a like down below.
Be sure to check out our social media. We have Instagram where we post our Stardust. Whoa! We post our speed shows every Superhero Sundays. It's at the Justice Clubhouse. And if you want to check out our reactions, like you see more of our faces, you can check out our Stardust. We post live reactions right after the episode airs, so you can catch us on there. And if you want to be featured at the beginning of these podcasts, you can tag us there at Justice Clubhouse, Haus.
House.
Yes, all the links will be in the description. And yeah.
And with that being said, you guys, we shall see you on the next one.
Bye. Bye. Dude, allergies and it's hot, dude.